What's up, everybody? Josh Armijo here. I hope everybody's doing good and well and stuff. I got an Arsenal inventory update to do for you guys, vinyl this time, and I have another diverse stack of wax to run through here today. But first, what we're listening to in the background. Order from Chaos, Stillbirth Machine. If you know, you know. I don't need to say anything more. Alright. First record we're going to show is a record that came out in 2020, and I've been looking forward to this band putting out a debut full-length ever since I heard their demo from not too long ago. This is VRENTH with Baptism Death. Yeah. This is a 2020 release through Rotted Life Records, and this is the debut full-length from the band VRENTH. And if you're not familiar with VRENTH, they are based out of California, and this is a band that features current and former members of bands such as Gravehill and most notably Ruin. Yeah, this is straight up filthy, dirty, raw death metal, from the vocal work to the riffs to the blast beat Latin drums. I mean, this band put out a seriously killer demo not too long ago, and when I found out that they were going to be putting out a full length to follow that up, I was on the edge of my seat with anticipation, and I was very much excited to hear and see how far VRENTH were going to go. And of course, with Baptism Death, they follow that up in great detail with songs like Graveyard of Lost Souls, Paroxysm Darkness, Raging Blood Rivers, Flames of the Seven Jaws. Just some absolutely sick as fuck death metal here. I mean, if you're familiar with all the bands that these guys play in, you're going to feel right at home listening to this album. VRENTH is some seriously sick-ass death metal, and I'm looking forward to hearing more from them in the future. But anyway, here's the front cover. Love this album cover art. The great Gruesome Graphics did this album cover. Nice matte finish on this jacket here. Back cover with track listing. More sick-ass art from Gruesome Graphics. There you see the Rotted Life logo in the back. Comes with a lyric sheet, lyrics on this side, band member photo, credits and information. And I believe this vinyl version came out on two different variants, red vinyl and the copy that I got on standard black. Of course, great quality as to be expected from Rotted Life, and they did a phenomenal job with this vinyl presentation. But yeah. If you're into nasty, ugly death metal, VRENTH is the band for you to be checking out with Baptism Death. Go check this one out. From California, we move to Pennsylvania for a 2021 release, and this is of a black metal band that has been making a lot of serious noise and waves lately, and I honestly think this has been well worth the wait. This is SILVANTHRONE with Forbidden Pathways to Ancient Wisdom. Yeah. This is a 2021 release through Nihilistic Noise Propaganda. And if you're not familiar with SILVANTHRONE, they are a black metal band based out of Pennsylvania. And this is another project from some of the guys. I mean, some of the guys who are in this band also have another band called Goat Hex. Some seriously killer raw black metal. They put out some seriously awesome stuff, but this SILVANTHRONE project is another new creation of theirs. A little bit more traditional, classical, raw black metal sorts of sounds. They put out a really killer demo sometime late last year. It sold very well. It got a lot of notoriety and attention. And of course, this debut full-length album is the full circle moment for this band to come through here, and it's really, really killer. I mean, if you love raw, classic black metal, this SILVANTHRONE album is the one to be checking out here. Embrace of the Morning Star, Lair of Magic, Ghosts of the Desolate Corridor. It's only 5 tracks long, but you get the absolute most out of every single track that's on here, from the raw vocals, to the drumming, to the guitar riffs, to the bass tones. This is a very, very well-made album, and I'm very happy that I was able to score a copy from the band themselves. Of course, if I'm not mistaken, this album is sold out at the moment. I know there was a tape version, but I'm pretty sure that's sold out pretty fast too. But hopefully more people can get a chance to hear this SILVANTHRONE album. It is just absolutely killer all the way through. Anyway, here's the front cover. Absolutely beautiful black and white artwork going on here. Back cover, band logo, track listings. As you can see, Nihilistic Noise Propaganda put this out. It is limited to 200 copies. Comes with this printed sheet here. Of course, Pennsylvania black metal, strength, honor, elitism, war. Opposite side with all the band members in question. Really, really cool stuff. And like I said, 200 copies, all on heavyweight black vinyl. Really good quality here. But yeah, if you haven't heard SILVANTHRONE, I would highly recommend getting into this band, checking out their stuff. And I see some seriously big potential for this band in the future with more of what's to come. So yeah, SILVANTHRONE, Forbidden Pathways to Ancient Wisdom. Go check this one out. We got another 2020 release from last year, and I had been waiting on this vinyl for quite some time. Of course, with the pandemic, certain things get delayed, but this particular album has been well worth waiting for. Yeah, this is Eternal Champion with Ravening Iron. Yeah. This is a 2020 release. I believe No Remorse Records handled the international version, and this is the band version put out through their label Sword Worship. And of course, if you know Eternal Champion, they are a heavy metal band based out of Austin, Texas. And this band has been in the eyes and ears of a lot of fans for many, many years, putting out some great demo work. Of course, The Armor of Ire, which is still a great album to listen to all this time later. And of course, Ravening Iron was the long-anticipated follow-up for this band. And in hindsight, I still really enjoy this album a lot. I enjoy the direction that they're taking. I enjoy the riffs. I enjoy Jason Tarpey's vocals. He absolutely commands your attention with every single song that he sings on. The guitar riffs are phenomenal. The drumming is fantastic. This is a very well-produced album all the way through. And this is just some straight-up killer heavy metal. If you're into Eternal Champion, I absolutely would highly recommend giving this album a shot. I honestly still think The Armor of Ire is still their best work, but Ravening Iron is a nice one too. So anyway, here's the front cover. Very colorful album cover art here. Back cover here with a band photo. Track listings. There you see Sword Worship, Eternal Champion. Came with this lyric sheet. There you have a band photo collage on one side. Lyrics and more artwork on the opposite side, and credits. I think all the copies came with this really cool Iron Age sticker, bumper sticker. Keep honking on listening to Iron Age. Very cool, very respectful nod there. And comes on a standard black vinyl. Side A, side B. Good quality as to be expected from this. Very much well worth the wait. But yeah, if you're into heavy metal, if you're into anything Eternal Champion does, I am very much looking forward to what they decide to do next. So yeah, Eternal Champion, Ravening Iron, go check this one out. Up next we have some absolutely sick death metal from 2019. Of course, this is one of my favorite current death metal bands right now, and I love this band not only for the fact that they have some absolutely killer music, but for the fact that they just love to piss people off. This is Fluids with Exploitative Practices. Yeah. This is their 2019 debut full-length through Maggot Stomp. And of course, I've talked about Fluids a lot on this channel, but just to quickly refresh your memory, they are based out of Arizona, and they play this absolutely lo-fi, nasty, brutal style of death metal. Very much mortician worship, but the thing with this band is that they use samples from real-world situations. Whether it's someone actually getting killed, or some fetish shit going on where someone's getting choked, and you hear their voices gurgle. I mean, it's absolutely uncomfortable shit to listen to, but as much as horror is cool, the horror of reality is a lot scarier. And that's what Fluids embody with their style of music. And of course, with exploitative practices, they made their big impact in the world with their musical stylings. Of course, with songs like Caught, Shopped, Chopped, hauled, dumped, displayed, doused, absolutely sick as fuck stuff. I believe Matty Way from Disgorge, Abominable Putridity, all those other great bands. He does vocals on the first couple of tracks on this album, and it's pretty cool to hear his distinctive vocal stylings on here. But as far as the actual band members themselves, it's really, really crazy stuff. Great guttural vocals, sick drum programming, sick riffs. I know there's been some band lineup changes in recent memory. I know they have a new vocalist in the ranks, and I know that later this year they're going to be putting out a brand new full-length through Hell's Head Bangers. I believe Desert Wastelands is putting out the tape version, so I'm very excited to see what Fluids does next. So anyway, here's the front cover. Of course, the album cover blown up to 12-inch variety here. Track listing. Maggot Stomp logo. Comes with a printed sheet here with the band members of the lineup at the time, credits and information. I know this came out in multiple sort of vinyl variants. This came out around the time Ignorance Exalted got the vinyl version, but I was lucky enough to score this super sick blue vinyl copy. 45 RPM, high as fuck quality. Absolutely love this. But yeah, we all got to start somewhere, and Fluids definitely started the ball rolling with exploitative practices, and I'm looking forward to what they do next. So yeah, exploitative practices from Fluids. Go check this one out. And last but not least, we're going to talk about a band that is very, very big in the world of metalcore. And I know that when they put out their first album, this band made some serious, serious waves. And I'm looking forward to what they decide to do next. But otherwise, we got a compilation to hold us over. This is Vayne with Old Data in a New Machine. Yeah. This is a 2020 release through Closed Casket Activities. And if you're not familiar with Vayne, they are a metalcore band that pretty much took the world by storm by putting out some seriously solid material in the past and then coming out with the album Error Zone. That album was the catalyst to their success, in my opinion. More people got to become aware of who they are, and what style of music that they play. I mean, I call them a metalcore band, but I believe there's so much more influence in this band than that. There's a lot of techno, there's a lot of new metal influence, and I think this band plays a very crazy and chaotic sort of style of extreme music. This release, though, is a compilation of older material, newer material, and remixed material from the Error Zone album. And I think it's very cool to hear this sort of music coming from Vayne. There's much more to this band than meets the eye. You have the harsh vocals, you have the sung vocals, of course, you have songs like 20 Seconds, 20 Hours, Heretic, and then of course you have songs from their 2016 demo on here, which are really nice, and then all the remixed songs that came from Error Zone, excuse me. Really, really great stuff. I love what this band does with their brand of music, and I can't wait to see what Vayne does next with their next album. So anyway, here's the front cover. Love this album cover. Of course, you have the Obi strip right here. Spot gloss with the Vayne skull in the middle. Back cover with some more track listing and information. Established 2013. This is all that you were programmed to be afraid of. Absolutely killer stuff. Came with this massive, massive size poster, which I'll try to fit in the screen as much as possible here. But yeah, this is a huge ass poster. Yeah, there you see the Vayne FM logo on the back here. Really great photography going on here. Comes with a download code, but if you want the download code, go buy the album yourself. And the vinyl version came out on multiple sorts of variants, but I got this really nice black, red sort of split in the middle with white and black and red splatter. Really, really beautiful job done here. Of course, Closed Cassia Activities knows exactly what they're doing when it comes to their vinyl presentations and just overall how to make their records look really good and sound good too. But yeah, if you're into Vayne, this is a nice little piece of their history. So yeah, old data in a new machine by Vayne. Definitely check this one out. And I'm going to conclude this video. I'm going to leave you some links in the description box as to how you can get a hold of this. I'm going to leave you some links to some of the bands that I talked to you about here in this video. If you happen to have heard or own any of these releases, definitely let me know what you think about it, and we can go from there. Have a great rest of your weekend. Thanks a lot for watching. Thanks for checking out my channel. Until next time, Army out.